So hello guys. Today I'm going to be recording, well, not really recording, just uploading a King of the Hill series today. And that being said, even though it is a King of the Hill series, there's actually two series in here. The first one is I was going random towers, and this is my first random tower King of the Hill episode. And these are both played by me and narrated by me, blah blah blah. I'm not going to do the other stuff. So these are on 4 times speed. They are both played by me, as said before. But that being said, the first one I went random towers, the second one I didn't. Why did I do that? Well, this is going to be an episode where you're going to pick how I play King of the Hill from now on and upload it. So, would you rather see me going random towers, or would you rather see me playing serious and getting good gameplay? And this was my first time actually playing serious, besides my other King of the Hill one, and the other time before that was 2 quick matches, which are absolutely nothing, and that one hacker one, which is the only game I played. So that being said, this is just a pick if what you'd rather see on my channel. So whatever gets the most comments or PMs or whatever is what I'm going to be doing from now on. If it's equal, well, then I will be doing both, I guess, just switching between. So the first series is against NH Bears, and also on a less, and I'm trying to go really fast on how fast it's going, because this is already game 2 of the second series, and I can't even talk about my towers because I put it on 4 times speed just because I want to get it out tonight. So if you'd rather see a random towers, say that in the comments. If you'd rather see try hard towers, say that in the comments. Or if you really don't care, you want both, say that as well. So I'm done talking about this for now. My towers, as you can see, are dart, village, but boat, and ice. And I'm not hiding my towers, and I don't plan on it. So yeah, this is actually my second series of going random. The first one is going to be on the King of the Hill channel. I'm not going to spoil any of that. So as I said, I'm just going to stop talking about this for now. I actually got partnered by TDN Network, if you guys know what that is, on YouTube. So I can see if I can get a series on their channel of Women's Tower Defense, maybe, to expand out how many people are in NK or something. But I'm not sure. But yeah, I got partnered with them, which is cool. So that's just a little thing I'd want to bring up, and I felt as if I should, because this is not only my channel, but it is everyone else's who watches this channel as well. Comments often, so that's just as much yours as it is mine. So I'd rather just put that out now. So we're with TGN Network now, which is cool, and just going for little rushes on NH, and this is his I7 account, Smoky Balloons. So I'm gonna point that out there too. As you can see, I have to go dart monkeys for Moabs, and hopefully, I was really hoping on around 20 rush of, or that 22 rush of all in fast cooldown BFBs or something. But that, well, it happened, but not as I expected, so to say. So I'm gonna point that out right now. And I got my darts, and I pull out an Arctic Wind. I'm like, oh yeah, I can do that. Then he sends the BFB. I'm like, oh crap. So then I boat pull it, get my Arctic Wind back. I'm like, okay, maybe Arctic Wind's not the best idea. And it wasn't, but whatever. Super funky man club stuff. Probably could have just started spamming darts, but whatever. Yeah, it worked well, I guess. I started lying about my economy in most games, as I do, to make people feel like, oh crap, and they have to get greedy, but most of the time I'm normally under them, but they don't know that. Then I started getting the boat spam because he's already saw it. And eventually I saw his 4th tower, which is cool, and he does not have tack, and I was getting very mad by the end of this game because he loves the ice shred, which is just annoying. It takes 0 skill, and it's just not fun overall. Then I called the hacks on his eco, and he's acting like it's bad, and I'm chilling with 1.25k, and I'm saying, yeah, I got 2,000, just don't worry about it. And then, you know, it's already round 29, which means this actually might go to 38 with random towers. Just kidding, I rushed before then. I'm like, oh, yeah, ZOMG, he'll die. Oh, wait, I forgot. Oh, he has boats, but I already knew that. I'm like, I'm going to send that as ZOMG, then massive fast cooldown Moabs. I'm like, yeah, that's gotta work. No, that was a horrible idea. I'm activate Super Funky Man Club, go, 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 go. Then I'm like, oh, wait, I can't defend AI. Then I'm like, okay, just gotta use the ice ability smartly, which I don't do very well, and I die. Then on to the next game, which is A game. And then I got mad. I'm like, this isn't random towers. So what I did is I swapped out my Spike Factory farm just because I got mad. But don't hate me for it. It's a game. I had to. And this is actually a strat that I'm able to use sometimes. It's just relatively hard to do. But I don't like ice shredding, so I kind of resort to this relatively often. As you can see that little boomer spot right there, that can solo pinks. But God, well, you just get cleanup stuff because all the extra paths. And he's still spamming like 20 ice towers. Just like, yep, I have no skill. I'm stupid and I don't use skill. Yada yada. Skills for noobs. Talking about it in the chat. And then got the ninja. Then I'm like, oh yeah, can I get mortar now? I'm like, okay, I'm greedy. Now this is where you have to pretty much just stop your farm economy if you're going with the strat. Mainly because it can get real really quickly. You notice how much I'm microing and trying to upgrade stuff? Because it's this map. So you're not going to have as much eco as ice towers. And I'm like, okay, zebras, then reading rainbows and a couple camo yellows. So you just got to keep being aggressive. That's always what to do. Ran them a few times, and then I have to pick the best side of that, which I probably should have explained earlier. I went 5 times on each map, and I said I win because I'm a nice guy, and I had good towers. So it was cool, and then I muted them. Now, I could have taken the one here. Now, what gets me mad, though, is I literally would have won this game based on his tower selection, but he decided, oh crap, I'm gonna lose. Let's DC my internet. And me being the good person I am who doesn't take free wins when I would have won that anyway, I was like, oh fine, we'll count it as a draw because I'm a nice person and I don't take wins even though I would have won anyway, and you're a nice spamming noob and blah 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 blah. Much bad. So whatever, then he gets his 3-1 mortar. Starts sending lots of whites. And then he decides to die. 4 times speed, by the way. Now he comes back. And then he dies. Cool. I don't think free win because I'm a nice guy. Could've, but I'm a nice person. And I said, screw it. I'm picking the towers I had last time. Except I gave myself a mortar. Because, yeah. So then he's still farming away. Yada yada yada, let's go farms, and it's just being whatever. And this is kind of fast paced, so I'm just trying to ramble about whatever. And it is swamp, and this is like, I got a whole entire another series to commentate after this of actually trying. Much bad. And also, I am very rusty, not playing long time, so these strats that I'm using are relatively out of date. So, yeah, not very fun. Then he's going with the dart monkey. I'm tired. It's 2 a.m. Wonderful. So, he's fine. He can live as long as he wants. So then I'm like, okay, whatever. And then I pull out my mortar. It's all cool. And I start repairing. And if you were robbed, I just still ninja. Grab a 3-0 boomer. But nope. It's not a thing. Cool. There we go. Got my boomer up. My boomers. Nice and boomery. Oh man, I'm tired. Looking at stuff that goes really fast doesn't help me either. Man, oh crap. I have to be up at 6:30 tomorrow. Or no, maybe 6. Darn it. Whatever. And, oh, I think he sent a Moab. Yeah, and I murdered it. And I get a 4-2 ninja. And I get another 4-2 ninja. $2. Was cool. And then he sends a BFB. Then I sell it. Get the sabotage pylons. Buy it back. Get up a bio boomer. Then I start doing that, sell it, and I ended up screwing my micro up in the end. And sold the wrong thing and died. Now this is the next series where I actually went serious towers. And I'm 4 times speed sitting, waiting for him. Come on, spin my mouse in circles, go back and forth and back and forth. Now he's back, cool. And then pull out my cannon now. Then I was gonna be like good luck, and then like pulls out the ice tower. Okay, no more respect. And I'm like no skill, and I ended up getting all mad. Ice gets me annoyed. And it really does, because it takes no skill to use, and it like doubles your eco, and it's just utterly stupid. And then I was like, okay, after this game, I said, look, if you're gonna use ice, I'll just give you the 3-0 win now, because I honestly am not gonna waste my time. I had music in the background, I had to turn that off. Definitely not edited it out at all. Don't worry. Then I got his ice to sync up by not sending stuff. Then I sent pinks, made them leak a lot. Try to send whites and yellows. Doesn't really work because people are noobs and use ice and have no skill, which is cool. Then I start prepping, get up my mortar, micro, and now I screwed up on right about here. The computer stopped dimming. I notice he's selling stuff, so I just go straight to a rod. Probably not the best idea, and I end up dying because of it. Oh, horrible. Then I'm like, okay, I'll pick indoor pools. So I go out with my towers, and I have ice, which I do not shred, by the way. I am not the other people who do. I have boat, farm, and mortar. The only thing I use the ice for is to put them at the beginning of the map for round 13, so a rod does not wreck me. And what it does is it makes it to where the whole entire rod can't come at once, so my boats can deal with it, which is really nice. And it's pretty cool too. Then I decided to get up my boats, get up my cannon ship for round 8, because I do not need no cannon. And then region whites, just because he's a little bit lazy. Gotta be very aggressive, because that's what you do. Get my farm up, then I get up my 3 ice towers, make 1-1-1, and we are good. Then I start getting really aggressive, and I start going all in with the camo pinks, because he only has a 1-3 mortar. Ends up down because of it. Then he ends up picking temple, where I'm like, oh man, I can show off my cool strat that I have for this map. Which, it's ice, boomer, mortar, and spike factory. And then he ends up shredding. Again. Whatever. Very skillful. It's got to shred. Now, I am shredding, yes, but remember, I do not have Super Monkey, Bomb Tower, Tack Shooter, Ninja. None of those OP stuff. Oh, nor boats. So, I have decent eco. Tired. 600 eco. Then I get up my mortar at 2-2. It's round 8 now. I start being crazy aggressive and I see death. I'm like, oh man, this is crazy. You should be dead. I win. Stop it. Stop doing that. You're being no. Stop it. Die. And then it's 400 lives gone. Oh wait, you're still at 150. So then is where I start being crazy aggressive again. And he ends up leaking about 35 lives, which is cool. And I start trying to be more aggressive, get him to leak down from 115 to 93. Then I continue to be aggressive and get him down to 68. I be aggressive throughout this whole entire game. Then I get him down to 65. That's another 3 lives. Then I start being more aggressive, and he's being enough to get abilities and stuff. And I have a horrible economy for it, but it is well worth it. And I start him camo pinks, and he's forced to get another mortar. I don't let him be lazy at all. Now he's down to 12 lives due to my aggression. Now he's like, oh crap. Now he gets a 4-2 cannon, and he's at 6 lives. So I'm like, okay. Oh yeah, he sends a Moab up, doesn't do anything. Ha ha ha. My boomer spat combination is overpowered. And this is like, okay, I start seeing the farm cells. So right about now he begins to sell them. I'm like, okay, a rush is coming. So the second I see the ZOMG, I start going all in fast, cooldown mobs, camo pinks, he freezes them, gets stuck at the end, and he dies. So this is the final game on Zen. Or is it the final game? Ooh, you can fit a couple games in a minute. And this is the map that I'm best at with ice shredding. But you know what? I don't ice shred. This isn't me. So I decided to go to my strat of cannon, ninja, mortar, and farm. Just done a little differently. So I don't use tack either. Going ninja, I kind of want to make boats work, but whatever. And I'm the person who made boats big, and everybody uses them. Which is interesting. But whatever. And then I pull out my farm. I say got 400 eco to make him feel bad. And I got farms, so it's like, oh yeah, I'm ahead of him. Now he pulls out his farms, and now he doesn't have cannons, so I can just outlast him. And then it's already at 65 lives. Not sure what he's doing, but I was already trying to make him lose lives in the beginning. So it's just hard to keep up with 4 times speed on a quick map. He can't live past round 22, so I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna outlast him. But as you can see, the video is closing up soon, so he decides to rush soon. Not round 13 though. I'm good then. Get up my 4-2 cannon, 3-2 ninja, can't do anything. And then, you know, round 15 he starts going for rushes. He does the everything, sell everything, and then I simply sell my farms to get up a 4-2 ninja and win. So, and remember, put down in the comments if you'd rather see serious gameplay or random towers, and they won't be sped up as much. I just want to get this out tonight. So, pick what you guys want, and I'll see you guys later.